What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It is so good to see you all again. Thank you for coming back and watching another update on Boxed. As always, I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. It's just for entertainment purposes only. So let's be entertained. I want to go over some of the news that just popped out and some of the TA that I'm seeing in the charts. What am I looking for? So if that sounds like something you're interested in sticking around for, hit the like button and I will get right into the information. In case you missed the news article, it says Boxed and Eon sign MOU to expand partnership, launch software and services in Vietnam. Awesome. So they're making some expansions with the business. That's what we like to see. We want to see that growth. And really, I think we're looking for news. We're looking for that PR. We're looking for really what they're going to do with their earnings and their expectations and where we go from here. If you don't know what an MOU is, it's a memorandum of understanding. So it's a little bit different than a contract. Basically, it's an agreement between two parties, but it's not a legally binding contract. It's not an enforceable promise that's being made. It's a statement of cooperation between two companies or more, but not an obligation. So it's a little bit more loose. But the good thing is the companies seem like they are on board with working together and wanting to move forward, and that's perfectly fine. As long as both companies have this understanding, this agreement that they want to uphold, then the partnership should work just fine. And we'll see that expansion over into, I think they're looking into expanding into a couple other areas as well. So let's see what happens as far as the news goes. And with the TA, we've just been in this dreadful down channel for so long. It's been a little bit hard to watch. I was saying in my last video that there was some support at $1.60, and I was watching that $1.60 level close because I do not like to watch my accounts go red. I do have stop losses, and it was fastly approaching my stop loss, and I'm happy to say it didn't trigger. I'm still here with you guys, so still in the play. It just got a little too close for comfort at one point, but I love to see that bounce. That news came out at the exact proper time. What we were looking at was a nice run off of the news. It got rejected perfectly off of the 200 MA on the 30-minute. So now we have to watch and see what it does from here. I want to see this bounce at about $1.80, give or take a few cents. If we can get that support there, it can gear up and go for another run. The RSI was running hot, so obviously it has to take a little bit of a breather. I mean, we can see it got up to 85. So in these plays, if you see 78 to 85, it almost always takes a breather. And we just want to make sure it doesn't take too much of a breather. So at 50, we can consolidate. It's probably going to cool off just a little bit more. I'm almost positive we're going to tap this at least $1.80 level and see if that acts and holds as support. There is a little bit more support, I guess 170 range. You know, we could come back down, bounce off of this trend line or off of the MA for a shorter time frame if it wanted to. On the longer time frames, if we get that bounce, I think we could be pushing back to close to the $2 range again. It's going to find a little resistance at the 1 hour 200 MA around $1.94 at the time of recording this video. So keep an eye on that. That will be our next hurdle. And what I want to see is really can by say July 15th, where the strike prices, the options are coming into play, can we be above 250? So that's been my target range since I've been starting to make videos. I've been saying this is probably a longer play in my opinion. The options chain looks good for July, but whenever I started looking at it, I was really thinking August time frame. Those strikes seem to be built out just a little bit, and we obviously need the gamma from July to carry over into August to keep that momentum and buying pressure going. So $2.50 still my short-term goal. I know some of yours is a lot higher than that, and obviously that can happen, but I like to have a realistic expectation to make sure that the play is still going in the favor that I want it to be going. And so far everything looks good. We're getting at least closer to that $2.50 50-cent level than we have been there for a while. So nothing wrong with that. Let's see how this does respond to the level of support now at $1.80 or down here at roughly $1.70. We'll see where that comes. So 10 cents, $1.70, $1.80. Let's see the bounce. Let's see the RSI start to heat back up and make another push. We're going to be watching it on, say, the 30-minute in the 1 hour for right now, and see if the RSI is continuing to set these higher lows. So we have, you know, where we started, we get a little bit of higher low, get a higher low. Now it's taking a breather because that was a big push, and it's just going to cool off. We'll see where it comes back down to and go for another round for pushing on that RSI. But all in all, great day, guys. That was awesome. Nice. I hope you guys are excited. Thank you so much for coming back and watching another video. If you don't mind, drop a like, leave a comment, or subscribe to the channel so you do not miss any of the updates. As always, stay golden, people, and may your accounts stay green.